About 6 years ago, some people in my life had the balls to tell me that I needed to change some things about myself.
I hate you.
Like I said before, I've always had depression. I've always dealt with anxiety. But my way of coping was to put alcohol and drugs on top of it. And these people had the balls to tell me to stop.
I just went
So
to
I
Oklahoma.
said, you know what?
I just went to Oklahoma.
I'll do it for 30 fucking days. And I'll see what I think. So I did it, right? I'm not gonna preach to you guys. This is something I need to talk to you about because you're my hometown. I did it for 30 days and then I swore to God I was gonna come back and I was gonna lie to them all because I'm a great fucking liar. But guess what happened? After 30 days, I loved who I became. But this is not the problem, because 6 years later, right? 6 years later, I'm still on that path. But check it out. There's a problem. I wake up in the morning, and please listen to this. I wake up in the morning before the sun comes up. And it's dark outside, and I'm in that bus that I've always dreamed about. But when I wake up in this panic. And I can't breathe. And it feels like someone is smothering me. And I just lay there. And I don't want to say, help me, because I did that too much back then. But I just lay there. And I start thinking about the worst. I start thinking things like, did something happen to my kids? Did something happen to my wife? Did something happen to my dad because he's been sick lately? And I just start freaking out. And I'm laying there in this bunk that feels like a coffin, and I reach for my phone like Instagram or Twitter is gonna help me, right? And I just, no. Calm down. And just as I feel like I'm about to come apart, check it out. This little voice comes on. And this little voice, it says this, Justin, this is Justin. You need to chill the fuck out, man. I say, hold the fuck, you don't fucking know me, bro. Don't tell me what to do. And he says, oh, I know you. We've been doing this since you were a teenager, man. Don't you remember me? And then he says, this is what I need you to do, Justin. Check this out, y'all, then I'm gonna play your rock songs. He says, Justin, I need you to get out of bed. And I said, I can't do that today. That shit is way too hard. I'm just gonna lay here all day long. No, you're not. You're gonna get out of bed. No, I'm not. Get out of bed and stop being a little bitch, Justin. Whoa. Nobody calls me a little bitch, so I get out of bed, right? And then I find myself in the middle of this hallway in this bus when everybody's asleep. And it feels like I'm standing in a foot of emotional tar wrapped around my legs. And I can't move. And this voice says, Justin, look down at the end of the hallway. Do you see that light? And I say, yes. He says, it's not God, dude. Chill out. It's the bathroom. We're going to go to the bathroom, okay? So we start working our way down to the bathroom, right? And then we get to the bathroom and he says, shh, don't wake anybody up. And he squeezes me in this little bitty bathroom and he says, Justin, I need you to do something. I said, what, dude? He says, wash your face. So I wash my face. Wash your face again. And I wash my face again. And then he says something so important. He says, look up in the mirror. Don't you love who you see today, Justin? I do, but I don't understand why this still has to happen. Every morning I wake up in these panics. I thought when I stopped doing these drugs, when I stopped drinking this fucking alcohol, that it would all go away. And he goes, oh no, man. It's just you're gonna feel it now. He says, but this is what we're gonna do to take care of it. I'm gonna prove to you that this is just your mind fucking with you and your depression fucking with you. I'm gonna ask you 3 questions. What's the first one? Yesterday, before you went to bed, all 24 hours, did you lie to anybody, Justin? No. All 24 hours yesterday, before you went to bed, were you kind to every, and I mean every single person that you came in contact with? And I said, yes, I was. And he goes, and now for the 3rd and final question. Yesterday, for 24 whole hours before you went to bed, were you faithful to your wife and your children by honoring them and working as hard as you possibly can? Yes, I did. Well, then there's nothing wrong, man. That's your mind fucking with you. Proof right there. So this is what we're gonna do. And I said, what? What are we gonna do? He says, you're gonna get out of this bathroom. You're gonna go put on your favorite tennis shoes, those green Sauconys, because green is your favorite color. And I said, okay. And so I go into the hallway and I put on these tennis shoes. And he says, tie them up tight. But he's got this mischievous look in his eye, right? And I'm like, what are you looking at me that way for? And he goes, guess what we're gonna do? And I said, what are we gonna do? He says, we're gonna go outside. Boom! And he kicks me right in his chest and says, I'm not going outside. Oh, yes, we are. And he kicks me to the front of the bus. He says, you're gonna go outside and you're gonna open that door. I can't go outside. You're gonna try. So I walk down to that door and I push it open. This happens every morning. This happens every morning. Every morning, I take that first step, and I'm all fucked up, but I'm not on drugs and alcohol. I take that first step, and I go out there, and I'm so scared, right? But I find one miracle, there you are. And then I go to the next, and I find you, there you are. And then I find you, and I go all day long just looking for these miracles to get me through the day, because I know at the end of the day, they're gonna lead me to you, standing right here on the stage, looking at every single one of you with my heart full of gratitude. Today I have the choice to get out of bed and not let depression make me its bitch. Today I have the choice to try. Houston, do you know what happens every single time that I try? Every single time I try, Houston, it always works out beautifully.